Namaste. Welcome, yogis. Today, the theme for our practice is open and receive. Each time we move through this movement, this motion of opening up our arms and then drawing them down through our heart center, I invite you to work with your own intention of what is it that you need to open up to make yourself a little vulnerable, and then to draw in and receive to your own inner being. Come up to standing at the top of your mat. Bring your palms into Lotus Mudra. Pinky fingers touch, thumbs touch. Any comfortable stance, your other fingers open wide. And just like the lotus flower that starts its life from the dirty, sludgy, muddy waters of a swamp, and that grows up into something light and beautiful in and of itself, bringing and sharing beauty and light to all those who set eyes on it. In this same way, I invite you to open up and to receive your own light, so that from the darkness and the stresses and the judgments that live within us, we can emerge from those swampy, muddy waters and come into our own light, and then in turn share that light with all those we touch. So close your eyes and let's just find our breath here with palms in Lotus Mudra. Take a few breaths here, coming onto your mat, coming home to yourself, checking in with what you need to open, what you need to open up to, and what you can draw in and receive today. Let's take 5 deep breaths here. Gently close your palms together. Namaskar Mudra, the divine in me sees and greets the divine in you. With your eyes closed, let's set a positive vibration for our practice, opening to the sound of Om once together. Take a deep breath in. Inhale, sweep the arms up, opening up. Palms come to touch as you exhale. Draw the elbows together as you bring them down through heart center. Inhale, sweep up, open up, look up. And exhale, draw your elbows together as you come down through heart center. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. If you're not already there, come to the top of your mat. Big breath in, sweep your arms up. As you exhale, elbows touch, fold completely forward. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, send the right leg back. Inhale, just lift your heart. Exhale to downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the mat, sit on your heels. Inhale, come high on your knees, sweep your arms high. As you exhale, elbows come to touch, sit down to your heels. Inhale, lift up, sweep high. Exhale, lower and receive. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. This time coming into your puppy pose, walk your hands forward, line up your hips over your knees and drop your heart down. Take a couple of breaths here. Walk your hands back, closer towards you. Lower your body down to the mat and sweep up Bhujangasana Cobra pose to downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward. Use your hand to help carry it if it doesn't come on its own. Lift your heart, breathe in. Step your feet together, breathe out. Folding. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Elbows come to touch as you lower down through heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send the left leg back. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, downward facing dog. Drop your knees to the mat, sit to your heels. Inhale, sweep up, rise high on your knees, palms touch. Exhale, sit down, elbows down through heart center. Inhale, lift up, sit up. Exhale, lower down. One more. Inhale, arms high. As you exhale, Anahatasana, puppy pose. Drop your heart down, keep your hips lined up over your knees. Stay a few breaths, maybe your chest coming towards the earth, maybe your forehead. Walk your hands closer to your body. Slide down. Lift up, cobra pose. And downward facing dog. Inhale, step the left foot forward. Lift your heart. As you exhale, step your feet together and fold. Inhale, rise up, sweep to the sky. Elbows come together as you lower your hands through heart center. Good. Inhale, arms high. As you exhale, elbows come to touch, feet together, spiral to the right. Inhale through Utkatasana, rise to stand. Exhale, elbows touch, spiral it left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, spiral to the right, stay here. Drop your seat a little lower and maybe fly your arms apart. Stay, breathe in. Lift the top arm as you breathe out. Palms come down, fingertips to the floor, straighten out your legs, look forward, breathe in. As you breathe out, bend your knees, Utkatasana. Arms sweep high, rise up. Spiral your body over to the other side. Open up the arms. Take a big breath in. Twist as you breathe out. And then circle the top arm down. Inhale, fingertips to the floor, straighten your legs. Fold, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, reach your arms high. Hands to your heart, exhale. Adding on. Inhale, arms high. Elbows together, spiral to the right. Open up your arms. Take a big breath in. As you breathe out, top arm comes down, fingers to the floor, lengthen your spine, straighten your legs. Fold, exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, Utkatasana, all the way up to standing. Palms touch, elbows touch, spiral it left. Fly open your arms. Circle the top arm down, fingertips to the floor. Inhale, lengthen out your heart, straighten your legs. As you exhale, step your left leg back. Nope, change legs. Step your right leg back. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana. Sink deep as you breathe out. Stay a couple of breaths here. You can always bend the back knee to help square off your hips. Front knee lines up over your ankle. Side body long. Stay one more breath, breathe in. Sink as you breathe out. And then open to warrior two. Hold a few breaths. Look over your left fingertips. Maybe even close your eyes. Bring your right hand to your waist. Flip the left arm, lift up and exalt. Bend a little extra into the front knee. Breathing in and breathing out. Stay one more breath. And then straighten out the front leg. Reach as far as you can. Fingers come to shins or to the floor or to a block. Sweep the top arm straight up to the sky, Trikonasana. And then lengthen out the underside of your body. Good. Look down, bend the front knee, Parsvakonasana, elbow to your knee, sweep the top arm over your ear. If you have a different variation that you prefer, go ahead, take that. Breathing in and breathing out. Feel your heart open, maybe a little vulnerable, to take in, to open and receive all that you need. Sweep the top arm down and around, coming into our simple twist. Right fingertips down, lift the back heel, and twist. You could take your right hand even off the mat, go a little wider. Roll out your wrist. A few times one way, a few times the other way. Bend a little extra into the front knee. Then sweep the top arm down, lower the back knee down. Inhale, arms high, reach up. Stay as you breathe out, really opening up your heart. Palms come down, curl your back toes. Inhale, step forward, look forward, lengthen. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, hands down through heart center, elbows touch. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, spiral to the right. Open up your arms, big breath in. Circle the arm down as you breathe out. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, spiral to the left. Open up the arm. Circle the arm back, down and around. Inhale, Uttanasana. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send the left leg back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. We hold a couple of breaths. Again, you can bend the back knee to help square off the hips. Generally, what that means is bringing the right hip back a little bit. Bend a little more into the front knee, and then maybe lift the back thigh bone. Open it out to warrior two. Your wrists line up over your ankles. Look out over your right fingertips, smile and breathe. Like that lotus flower blossoming, growing, coming into your own light and beauty. Left hand to your waist, flip your right palm, lift up, reach up, exalt your warrior. And straighten out the right leg, reach as far as you can. Right hand to your shin or to the floor or to a block. Lift the left arm high and lengthen out the underside of your right rib cage. Look down, bend the right knee. Coming into your side angle pose, any variation that you did on the one side, do the same on the other. Breathing in and breathing out. As you circle the top arm down, spin your back heel. Left fingertips to the wood, a little bit past your mat. Open up the right arm and breathe. Roll out your wrist, one way, the other way. Stay another moment, breathe, open it up. And then as you exhale, circle down, drop the back knee down. Sweep both arms high. Breathe in. Stay as you breathe out. Big breath in, reach high. And as you exhale, circle your arms down. Inhale, lift your heart, step forward, look forward, and fold, exhale. Inhale, rise high. Hands to your heart, exhale. One movement, one breath. Inhale, arms high. Elbows touch as you exhale, spiral it down to the right, sweep, open up the arms. Big breath in. As you breathe out, circle the arm down. Fingers to the floor, lengthen your spine, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Bend your knees, rise up through Utkatasana. Hands to your heart, elbows touch, spiral left. Fly open the arms. Circle the top arm down. Inhale, lift your heart, both legs straighten. Exhale, send the right leg back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Stay, exhale. Inhale, Virabhadrasana. Sink as you breathe out. Exalt your warrior. Big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Straighten out the leg, Trikonasana. Big breath in. Stay, breathe out. Bend the front knee, side angle. Breathe in. Sink deep, breathe out. Circle down, right hand down, spin the back heel, open up and twist. Big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Circle the arm down, drop the back knee. Big breath in. Stay, breathe out. Hands come down, inhale, curl the toes, lift your heart. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, rise high. Hands to your heart, exhale. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, elbows touch, spiral to the right. Open up your arms, breathe in. Sweep your arm down, breathe out. Inhale, lift your heart, straighten your legs. Fold, exhale. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana, straighten up. Spiral to the left, exhale. Sweep, open the arms. Circle the top arm down, fingers to the floor. Inhale, lift your heart. Step your left leg back, exhale. Inhale, high lunge. Sink deep, exhale. Inhale, warrior two. Stay, breathe out. Inhale, reach up, exalt. Stay for the exhale. Straighten out your leg, Trikonasana. Breathing in. Stay to breathe out. Bend the right knee, circle the arm over your ear, breathe in. And breathe out. Spin the back heel. Turn, face the floor, left fingertips to the floor. Right arm lifts up, open. Stay, exhale. Circle the arm down, drop the back knee. Inhale, arms high. Stay, exhale. Palms come down. Inhale, curl your toes, lift your heart. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, rise high. Hands to your heart, exhale. Arms down alongside you. Take 3 deep breaths and feel the feelings. Your body open, receiving. Let's take one more breath like that. Good. Inhale, open up your arms. Exhale, palms through heart center, folding. Inhale, halfway lift. This time, send the left leg back. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Sink deep as you breathe out. Bring your left palm down, lift your right arm up. Open and twist. Now from here, roll to the side of your back foot. Walk the front foot back and come to sit. Straighten out the bottom leg. Walk the front hand out far enough that you say, oh, that feels really nice, and then stay there. So you want a deep stretch along the left side body. And just hang it here. Take a few breaths. The other hand can be wherever you want it to be. Breathe in. Adjust the arm so that you feel that really nice stretch. The shoulders rising up a little bit, that's okay. Stay one more breath. Good break, good break. Let's come back. As you come back, tuck the right foot in. We're taking a wide leg Janu Shirasana. Right foot tucks into the left thigh. Slide the left hand along the inside of the leg and then circle the top arm over your head. Bend the elbow. Feel the stretch through the right side body and then reach the top arm. And then bend the elbow and then lengthen out the arm. Reach it. One more. And then bend the elbow, bring your hand to your back and the back of your head and roll open your heart. Let's take a few breaths here. Beautiful. Release that. Circle the right arm down. Bring it all the way around and back behind you. You could stay here, sweep the left arm up, lift, open your heart, or press into the front shin, drop your left toes to the ground, lift your hips. Take a couple of breaths here. Either way, you're opening up your heart. And again, you could bend the elbow and straighten it out. And bend the elbow and straighten it out. And bend the elbow, hold the back of your head and open up a little bit more. Take one more breath. And gently release, circle it down. Now from here, straighten out both legs. Dandasana, prepare. Walk your hands back, walk your feet in, crab pose. Big breath in, start with your chin tucked like you're holding a grapefruit. If that feels okay, you can start to release your head, but watch your neck. Only if it feels good do you release it completely, spread across the front of your shoulders, lift your hips. Reach your knees to the top of your mat. Take 3 more breaths. Gently start by tucking in your chin, lower your hips, cross your feet. Come back to sit on your heels. Inhale, rise high. Elbows down through heart center as you lower down. Inhale to rise. Exhale, elbows touch, come to sit. One more. Hands crawl in front of you, Anahatasana, melting heart pose. Hips stay over your knees. Maybe your chest comes a little bit closer to the earth. Slowly walk your hands back so you can drop your chest down. Plant your palms down, tops of your feet down, roll up, stay in cobra, or lift everything up except your hands and your tops of your feet. Upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it all the way through. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reach up and back, exalt your warrior. And as you exhale, hand to your waist, Ardha Chandrasana, balancing half moon. Start with your left fingertips to the floor or to a block, about a foot in front of your other foot. Float the right leg up. Stay looking down, lift the top arm up. Stay looking down, maybe float the bottom hand up. Breathe. Good, now listen close. From here, tilt your hips to the floor. Draw your right knee in and through so it comes right up to your chest. Holding on. Take a moment and then set your foot either to your shin or to the inside of your thigh, above or below your knee, not on your knee. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Breathe in. Maybe grow your tree. Breathe out. Hands to your heart. Knee to face the front. Cross your feet. Pinkies touch. Right foot over top the left. Fold forward. Front knee can bend, no problem. Crawl your hands away from your right foot. So crawl over to the right. Feel a nice stretch along the left side of your body. Slowly crawl it back. Release the cross of your legs. Roll up nice and slow. Other side. Coming to stand at the top of your mat if you're not already there. Big breath in, arms high. Fold, exhale. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen. Exhale, send your right leg back. Inhale, both arms high. Anjaneyasana. Sink deep as you breathe out. Bring your right hand down to the floor. Take a twist. Big breath in. As you breathe out, roll to the side of your foot and come all the way down. Walk the front foot back. Straighten out the bottom leg. Right arm is walking away from you so you can drop in and get a nice stretch through the right side of your body this time. Close your eyes and just be here. Be here now. Feel the feelings. Good break. Slowly come on up. As you come up, tuck the left foot to your right inner thigh for a wide leg Janushirasana. Right arm travels along the inside of your leg. Top arm circles over your head. Bend your elbow. Lengthen out your side body. Feel how that intensifies the stretch. And then straighten out the arm. Ooh, there's even a little more. Bend the elbow and straighten it out. Bend the elbow, straighten it out. Bend the elbow, hand to the back of your head. Roll, open your heart a little bit more and breathe here. Good. Gently release that. Circle the arm down, left hand behind you, right arm up over your head. Stay here with your seat on the ground or lift it up, press into the left shin, right toes to the mat. And you can do that same game with the elbow and straighten it out, and bend it in and straighten it out. Bend it in, hold the back of your head, get a little more stretch. Good, gently release it down. And once again, you can come into your crab pose, or you can take the full incline plane. To do that, I like to walk my feet out with bent knees. That way I can secure my feet to the ground, pull up and in through the core, and then lift up, trying to straighten out the legs. Lift your hips, lift your heart. Breathing. Or you can take the crab pose, reverse table. Gently release it down. Good. And then come to downward facing dog. And drop your knees to the mat, sit back to your heels. Inhale, rise up onto your knees, arms high, look up. Exhale, elbows come to touch as you lower down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come out in front of you. Melt your heart. Hips stay over your knees. Slowly walk your hands back, take it through a vinyasa. Pause in your cobra or your upward facing dog. Take a few breaths. Should be able to move your head nice and easy. And then to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale to warrior two. Inhale, exalt. As you exhale, we come into our balancing half moon. Start with fingertips to the floor, walk the back foot in. Your hand can be to your waist. Any variation that you took on the one side, do the same on the other. I offered up the option to keep your gaze to the floor and lift your bottom arm up. Now from here, tilt everything to face the floor and draw your left knee up into your chest, standing tall. And then set up your tree pose. Take a break if you need a break. Set your foot to your shin or to your inner thigh, above or below the knee, but not on it. Press your foot into your thigh into your foot. Palms to your heart, or grow your tree. Maybe even look up, opening and receiving. Trees blow in the breeze. Don't worry if you fall out. Just come back in. Good. Now to lower, knee to your heart. And then cross your feet. Pinky toes come to touch or close. Then the front knee. Hands come down and crawl over to the left. Lean a little forward into the ball of your left foot, right foot. I know everything's all mixed up down there. Slowly walk back. Uncross your legs, facing the front of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale, lift. Fold, exhale. Heel toe your feet apart. Round your back a lot. Let your arms hang heavy. Try to bring your pubic bone up to your ribs. Roll up, roll up, roll up. Roll up, roll up, roll up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Good. Feet come hip distance apart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Fold, exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, send the left leg back. Drop the knee to the mat. Lift your heart, big breath in. As you breathe out, half Hanuman. Stay here, or if you're ready, you can take the full Hanumanasana. Slowly walking the front foot forward. Or just stay where you were. Do what feels good and right in your own body. Work the right hip back, the left hip forward, and fold over your front leg. From here, wherever you are, we meet in a low lunge. So walk the front foot back so you bend the front knee. Heel toe the foot to the outer edge of your mat so both arms come to the inside for lizard pose. Keep crawling the left leg back. You can stay high on your hands. You can rest your forearms onto blocks or come down to the floor. You could peel the bottom of the foot off the mat. You just do what feels good and right for you. Play with it a little. And no forcing, no straining. Today you only take in the good. Now from here, take your right palm to your right thigh. Stay here if that's enough. If you want a thigh stretch, bend the back knee, find the foot of the ankle. Square your chest to the front of your mat. Stay here. If you want to go deeper, forearm comes down to the ground. Square off your shoulders and draw your heel towards your glute as you draw your thigh, your hip down to the mat. Ooh la la. Open and receive. So if you're tensing, you can't be open, right? Watch when that happens on the mat and in your life. Now gently let that go. As you let that go, crawl your right foot across the mat and set it down to the floor. I'll just turn to face you. We're coming into a 90-90. And if you have a cramp, do a little counter stretch. So to 90 degrees. This is always a nice option if you have tight hips for pigeon pose. We're gonna stay here and fold forward. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Okay, now for the fun part. Make sure that your left toes are pointing directly behind you. Bring your right foot to tuck in, right up into your left thigh, and maybe you stay there. Or take a half lotus. Left hand comes to the outside of your right knee. Whichever variation you're in, you're twisting over to the right. If you have the half lotus and you want to try the bind, reach the right arm back behind you to take hold of the toes or the foot. Work the right knee down. Left hand comes underneath the right knee. Press the knee down into the hand and look over your left shoulder. And breathe. Otherwise, your left hand is on your knee and you're twisting, you could look over your right shoulder or your left, it doesn't matter. Do what feels good. And gently let that go without flinging. And let's come through vinyasa. Any vinyasa of your choice. Step your left foot forward and drop the back knee down. I think we started right with Hanuman. So coming into your half Hanuman, front leg extended, or if you took the full on the other side, do the full on this side. Work the left hip back, the right hip forward, whichever variation you're in, fold forward. Take all the stress and the tension out of your shoulders and your jaw and your forehead and your thoughts and your body. And then slowly as you come back, we bend the front knee. Drop the back knee down. Both hands come to the inside of your leg for your dragon or your lizard pose. Really walk the right leg back. Hands can stay to the floor or forearms to blocks or down to the mat. Play with the difference here. Keep your foot flat on the ground and bring your left knee right up to touch your shoulder and see how that feels. And then try to let your left knee fall away from your shoulder and the bottom of your foot peel off the mat. For me, that feels better. I like that opening. I like that stretch. Not everybody does. So, you know, you do you, as they say here in San Francisco. You do you. Now from here, come back onto your palms. Place the left hand to your left inner thigh and roll open your heart. And stay here. If this is enough, if this feels good, just stay right there like that. If you took the variation on the other side for the thigh stretch, hold the back foot, do that. And if you came down onto the forearm, you can do that. Keep turning your shoulder down to the ground if you have the bind. You may notice I have a gentle spanda, a gentle pulsation here. As I inhale, I lift, I release it a little bit. And as I exhale, I drop in a little bit deeper. It's very intense, so I like to back off and then come in. And as you're ready, gently let that go. Back to your hands. Crawl the front foot across your mat. And drop the knee to the ground. Draw the back knee up and in, so you have two 90-degree angles. Fold over your front leg. And if you have a cramp, this one always gets me, release it and come back. Now slowly from here, for the seated twist, turn the back foot so the toes point directly behind you and not out to the side. Option one, tuck the left foot to your right inner thigh like I'm doing here, with your right hand to the outside of your knee, your other hand to the mat behind you. You could look over either shoulder, up to you. If you're coming into the half lotus, heel tucks in, try not to sickle the ankle. Maybe you find the bind. If you do, the right hand tucks underneath the left knee. Press the knee down into the hand, look over your right shoulder and breathe. Gently release that. Release your legs. Actually, let's do Dandasana. Straighten out your legs. Palms to the ground. And then Baddha Konasana. Soles of your feet together. Hands behind you. Press down to lift your hips. Bring them closer to your feet. Lift your heart. If this is enough, stay here. You could also sit onto a block or a pillow, or start to lengthen and fold forward. You could take any variation of a forward fold here. You could take a tight Baddha Konasana, you could take a loose one, a diamond shape, Paschimottanasana, legs straight, Upavishta Konasana with your legs wide open. You choose. But fold forward, whichever way you're going. See if you can come in a little bit deeper. 5 more breaths. Very slowly, hands behind your knees, whichever version you're in, unless you're in Paschimottanasana. And so much slower than you want to, start to unroll your way all the way down onto your back. Shavasana. Unless you need any other final movements, go ahead, take them when you're ready, join us. 10 deep breaths here. you have more time, please stay. If you're coming with me, begin to bring movement to your fingers, to your toes, to your wrists and your ankles. Reaching your arms over your head, give yourself a nice full body stretch. Point and flex your toes. Hug your knees in close to your chest, give yourself a good squeeze. Taking your time as you make your way up to a comfortable seated position. Your back is tall and straight. Palms together at your heart. Take that lotus mudra one more time. Pinky fingers come to touch, thumbs touch, your other fingers open wide. Pause here a moment, reflect on this intention that's been guiding you through your practice, this opening, making ourselves a little bit vulnerable, creating a little space to let go of our preconceived notions, to let in some light and some space for beauty and compassion and patience and joy and all the good things. Close your palms together. We pause to give thanks for all that we have. To send some love and healing to all those who need it. Let's seal in our practice with one Om. Big breath in. Om. Intending warm and loving thought, speech, and intention. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time on the mat.